Here with world-class trainer, world-class fighter, 2019 International Boxing Hall of Fame inductee, the great Buddy McGirt. Man, it's always a pleasure, brother.
Oh, thank you, man. Thanks for having me on your show.
Absolutely, absolutely. Being that you're an old school guy, and I'm an old school boxing guy too, but I want to get your opinion. Have you adjusted to boxing being on Netflix and all these streaming services? Is that something you're still adjusting to?
I'm still adjusting to it, but I don't mind, like, if it's a good fight, I'll watch it on the Disney Channel, you know what I mean?
Facts.
But when they got these exhibitions, it doesn't do nothing to me because it's no winner. So why am I watching this?
Facts.
You know what I mean? Like, why am I watching it? I remember back in the day, every Saturday and Sunday was CBS Sports Spectacular, NBC Sports World, ABC Wide World of Sports. You know what I mean? And that's when, you saw the best fights ever.
Mm-hmm.
Back then, the best fought the best.
No, without a doubt. Absolutely, man. That being said, I wanted to know, what were your expectations for Canelo Crawford?
I picked Crawford.
Mm-hmm.
For a minute, I thought that the weight might make a difference. It might slow him down a little bit, but I still picked him. And he made that shit look easy, like taking candy. It looked like a sport. After the second round, I told my daughter, it's over. Shit like that, I'm like, it's over, baby.
What did you see that made you think that, buddy?
Terence had his number right from the gate. He had his number, but more importantly, he had his respect. He had him, and he knew he had him. That's why he stayed southpaw. He goes, I got him. I'm not going to turn right-handed because you might catch the rhythm. He stayed southpaw. It looked like a sparring match, man.
Could this be the last time we see Terence Crawford?
Nah, I think Terence is going to have one more. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I just hope that if he goes down, he doesn't go down too far. You know what I mean? Because sometimes putting on that weight and taking it down. You know what I mean? But I just think, if he has one more, I mean, look, he's done everything. He's fought everybody.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? He's fought everybody.
Could this be the last time we've seen Canelo?
I hope so. And I don't mean that in a bad way.
Uh-huh.
I mean it in a way that, he lost to a great fighter like Terence Crawford. Don't go out here and lose to nobody.
Yeah.
Not everybody's calling him out now.
Yep.
Don't do that to yourself, champ. You got enough money. You've proven there's nothing else for you to prove. You know what I'm saying? So you've done it all. Okay, there's nothing wrong with losing to a Terence Crawford.
At all.
If you lose to a great fighter, there's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? So he has nothing to be ashamed of. What I loved about Canelo was he was straightforward after the fight. See, I couldn't figure him out.
Very
gracious. He didn't make no excuses. He just, the better man won tonight.
Yes. Boy, isn't that a breath of fresh air when we heard all these excuses today?
Oh, man, you get you. But you know what I love about Terence? He didn't even want a hydration clause. He said, I don't give a shit how much weight you put.
Yes.
That's what champions do. When
Yep.
these guys move up on weight and they make the freaking the weight clause, that doesn't. You're not moving up in weight because you're giving the bigger man now. You want every advantage over the bigger man. The whole point of moving up is the bigger man has the advantage. You got to take advantage of it.
Yes.
Like Roberto Duran, he came from 135, 147, 54. Then he fought Marvin Hagler. And win 15 rounds.
Yes. And I ran Barkley.
Exactly. That's what great fighters do, man. When these guys come out weight clause and all that other crap, come on, man, knock it off.
Facts. I love that. This one of the reasons I think we share boxing brains, so I love talking to you, buddy. I was just explaining that to somebody.
When you're going up in weight, right, that's the challenge. Everybody's like, oh, why he's moving up? That's the challenge. And then you tell the champion, but look, you can't put on no more than 5 pounds.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah, fight night, you got to weigh this.
That takes the fun out of it.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I mean, the whole anticipation of it is you moving up. Roy Jones went from light heavyweight to heavyweight, and Michael Spinks.
Yep.
And they didn't tell Michael Spinks to tell Larry Holmes, now look, now you can't put on 10 more pounds. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
When Bernard came up and fought Tarver, Bernard didn't have no weight, no
nope.
hydration.
Weigh what you want to weigh.
That's what great fighters do, man.
100%, buddy. 100%. Look, 42 have tried and 42 have failed. In your opinion, buddy, what makes Terence Crawford such a tough puzzle to solve?
He's that guy, man. He's that guy. You got to listen. When he fought Gamboa, I called my friend Carl Moretti, who's the vice president of Top Rank.
Top Rank, yep.
I said, Carl, that guy's special. He goes, what? I said, he's special. Ain't nobody going to beat him.
Wow.
Only person who's going to beat him is him. He's special, man. He's very competitive. He's special, man. You know what I mean? Listen, God gave him something, and he took it and he ran with it.
Yes, and Bud is mean as hell. There's just certain fighters who just have a nastiness about them when they're in that ring, and he's one of them.
You can tell by the way they walk. Look at Ray Leonard. Ray Leonard was mean. That's what made Ray Leonard so different.
Yep.
Ray was a mean motherfucker, man.
Yep.
People don't understand. Ray was mean. If Ray got you hurt, your ass was out of there.
That's it. Sharks, man. Sharks.
Yeah, man. Your brother Duran, they don't get no meaner.
At all.
Yes.
At all.
So Bud is special, man. You know what I mean? And my hat's off to him, brother. I hope he has one more. If so, if not, if he ties out on top, hey, I'm even happier for him.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Anything surprise you about Saturday night at all?
Nothing. You know what surprised me? That the undercard wasn't as good as they was hyping it up to be.
Yeah.
The only good fight on the undercard was, I think, the second fight.
Christian and Billy and
Oh my
yes,
God.
that was an amazing fight. Lester.
That could have been a main event.
Yes. I actually thought it definitely should have been a co-main event. I don't know why they didn't flip-flop those two fights with Fernando Vargas.
I agree. Yes, I agree with you on that one.
Let me ask you this, buddy.
When they came out, I thought and Billy was gonna crush him.
Yes.
But then all of a sudden, old boy was fighting back. Round 7, 8, 9. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, Buddy can fight.
I was like, whoa, what a fight, man. So that was a good fight, man. I really like that. Shit, like you said, that should have been the co-main.
Absolutely, 100%. I got to ask you this, buddy, from a trainer's perspective, because these damn main events starting later and later. How do you stay dialed in so long? I mean, I don't think the ring walks. My time was 11:30, maybe. How do you stay dialed in that long?
Hey, man, listen. I don't know, man. I just think that sometimes they make too much of a spectacle out of it.
Yes.
They want to make it. And that's why, like, Terence came out, boom, he didn't have no rappers bringing him out, nothing. He came out, bam. I was like, thank God.
Yes.
Because when you got a rapper coming out, that's adding 10, 15 more minutes on it.
Absolutely.
But here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. This is the problem. Back in the day, HBO said you walked at 10:30. Your ass walked at 10:30. Not 10:45, 10:40. You know, they walk. When you walk when TV said, you'll go.
Yes.
Not, I don't want to, no. Then you don't want to go, then you don't want this check.
Wow. Yes, I was just happy they didn't do the 2 or 3 national anthems because I was fighting sleep already.
I told my daughter, I said, they didn't do the national anthem. She was like, you're right, they didn't. It was late enough, man.
Yeah, it's another 20 minutes.
That shit ended almost 2 in the morning,
yeah, man. No, it was late. Super late, man.
Exactly.
Man, that's good stuff, champ. Good stuff, champ. Well, Mr. McGirt, I'm going to let you do your thing in that gym, brother. It's always an honor, my man. Thank you, bro.
My pleasure, man. Call me anytime, man.
All right, thanks, brother.
All right, champ.